Allied destroyer has joined squadron.
Good evening.
Hey, Bray.
How you doing?
I'm absolutely fantastic. How are you?
Good.
How are you, bro?
Did you know that humans spend 8 hours a day asleep?
I mean, I very much relate to that. Like,
What, you're being one of the aliens? Yeah.
yeah. I mean, I'm always trying to not sleep. It's just inefficient, but it's not. It gets shit done, but it's just so annoying because there's so much shit to do. It's like, nah, I'll just stay up all night. It's like, no, but you can't. And then you don't. And then you wake up at 2 in the afternoon the next day. It's like, well, there's the time I could have been doing the things. It's, oh, fuck's sake.
I did that the other night. I didn't stay up all night to restate my sleep pattern. Fell asleep, slept for 4 hours, woke up. It's like when I was even more fucked.
Yeah.
It's predator bugs in a, like, swampy kind of map. So this is going to be an absolute nightmare.
Yeah, it's going to be insane.
Let's continue our continuing.
Yeah, that is going to be nuts. No. Yeah, I'm on one of those today. I'm in the middle of a really productive session, but it's like I bit off more than I could chew, but it's all right. It's fine.
Have a break for a bit.
Yeah.
We've got to go big firepower for this because it's predators.
Yeah. Let's try and remember what I used last time. That was yeah, mate. It's just going to be a test, just the two of us. I've invited Keith, but I don't think he's around. We'll see. Sorry, give us a sec. I am constructing in Bullshit. It's on the Facebook page the other day, and everyone was like, "Oh man, these fire bots are so much harder than the predator bugs." I was like, "Are you fucking insane?" Like,
they're just like the more extreme version of the bot diver versus bug diver dichotomy, aren't they?
Yeah. I just kind of. I'm saying it's people like, how are you finding the bots harder than the bugs? The bugs are surrounding you, and there's hundreds of them, and they're all slashing you up. Whereas the bots, it's like just stand far enough away to get a good shot on them, and you're fine. But
I think it's a playstyle thing, and I think it's also a standards thing. So like, when we play at like a pretty high level, like obviously we're not like, you know, pros, but like we're probably in like the top 5% of people who play this game on a bad day, right? And even just the hours put in, you know, but like beyond that, like we do well. And when we play the game, it's like, you know, if you die more than 3 times, particularly in quick succession, it's like, ah, shit, I wasn't quite on my form there. It's not like every mission's deathless, but it's like when it's going well, when it's subjectively going well, we're coming out with like 2 deaths each on average, right?
Yeah.
Whereas you think about it, like the game is designed such that you can get out comfortably with 5 deaths each on average, and because of the cooldown, you can get more than 5 on average. So we'll successfully do a mission with loads of deaths, and then be like, ah, fuck, we died a few times. I think bug divers don't want to play strategically, and because they don't play strategically, they don't know that dying reduces the liberation, so they also don't care about dying.
Okay, yeah.
And this is evidenced by the fact that the liberation rates per player are slower on bug planets than bot planets.
Okay, yeah.
And so I think that they basically want to go in and blast stuff and don't care about dying because, hey man, I've got 5 lives, it'll be fine. And they sort of like muddle their way to the end. Whereas if you try and do that in bots, you'll die too many times in a row and fail the mission.
Yeah.
Whereas with bots, it's all like position and tactics and like, right, I'm going to do this, you're going to do that. 3, 2, 1, bum, 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 bum. And when you do it right, you don't meet much resistance against bots at all because they don't even have the time to call in a drop. But you try and do that in bugs, and while you're making the plan, 5 hunters land on you, and it's just like, nah, for fuck's sake, there's no time to think.
Yeah.
This is a really long-winded way of me saying bot divers are smarter, and we happen to be bot divers, but.
I mean, I don't know. The bugs, it's just like once you get the right loadout, it's all right, but you still have to be way more vigilant, I think. So
yeah, definitely. You have to be more reactive.
Yeah.
And I think it's easy to like accidentally have holes in your loadout that like you don't think about with bots. With bots, it's like I could use basically the same loadout on every mission, and like maybe I'm like, oh, I won't bring a barrage for this because I want another sentry. It's about the maximum amount of variation. Whereas I feel like bugs, you have to like think about it, loadouts more, I think.
Yeah. Keith said he's going to be on in a minute because he's just finished cards or something, so I don't know if you want to wait for him or going.
Yeah, man, we can chat for a minute. It depends, though. In a mo, I will set a time on my phone for 10 minutes. If he's not here, then we'll go. Yeah. Because Keith sometimes says in a mo, and you're like 40 minutes later, you're like, hey, man.
Yeah. Oh, fuck. Ow, my neck just cracked severely. That was intense.
Oh, yeah. Stressing yourself out, mate.
Oh, it's more of an injury I got on my bike a few years ago, and now it's just like this constant, unending. Like it's getting better every day. There's been a lump in my neck for like 3 years, and about 4 or 5 times a day it cracks quite loudly.
Oh my god, go to the fucking doctor, dude. What the fuck?
I know, it's like, it's I mean, but stuff like that, it's like, it's not much you can do other than like get a massage or something, or like, and so.
It depends when it's a lump, it depends what the lump's made of. You don't want that to be a vertebrae. You might have broken your neck without realising it.
Well, no, but I'm just noticing now, it's like, I can't feel it now. It's like, it's kind of just been sorting itself out for 3 years, and it's like
your limbs randomly go numb?
No.
Okay, good. All right, so you probably haven't broken your neck then.
Oh no, I didn't break my neck. It was more like I sort of landed on my neck, and then like there was kind of like just I don't know what it was. It's kind of just like some scar tissue where I kind of hit it, and it's just been kind of slowly going away. And it's just like literally as I said that, I felt it. It's like, wait, I can't even feel it now. It's like, that's good. It's sorting itself out.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I'll go to a doctor soon. I'm responsible for myself now, so I should probably do that. It's been years.
How are you finding it with living by yourself?
Well, I mean, like, it's still in the process. Like, Rachel's coming back tomorrow to get more of her stuff. Kind of just.
Oh, fucking hell.
I mean, like, it's fine. I'm good. I'm quite happy with this. I mean, it's like, it's annoying because I've got a house inspection tomorrow, and that's why I said earlier I'm kind of in the middle of a productive day. It's like I need to fix everything and make it look presentable by tomorrow morning. Which is exciting. Which is good because it's making me like deal with all of the crap that's everywhere. I've done quite a lot today. It's been good.
I haven't had an inspection at all in this house, or the last flat I lived in, actually. They were both
nice.
Inspection-free landlords. It's quite nice.
Yeah, a lot of estate agents just don't bother, but the one I'm with, they basically pay a third-party company to come in and take pictures, and then they send the pictures to the estate agents. It's like they've just got like a contract with this company that do it for them.
That's literally just moving money around. That's like, who, like, is the landlord ever even looking at those pictures? You know what I mean?
Yeah, literally, like, yeah, because they don't care. Like, they, I mean, I always make it tidy anyway, but it's quite clear that it's just
it's a psychological tactic to get you to tidy. It's not like like if it was an absolute shithole, then as long as there wasn't signs that you would damage the landlord's property, so like presumably it's not your cooker, right? Presumably the cooker came in the house. So as long as, like, you ain't busted the cooker and shit like that. Like, like there's nothing they can actually do.
Yeah.
Like, it's really hard and long to evict people.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, but it's just...
Rose might be going in like 3 weeks if she finds out tomorrow if and if it's a yes, then it'll be 3 weeks.
All right.
She's down in Manchester, so I don't think she'll be popping back to grab things.
Yeah, was the thing. Reggie's still working at her other job for the next week or so, I think. So it's just, and then so after that, it would just be like, yeah, I'll see you later. It's just annoying that right in the middle of all this, they're like, oh yeah, we need to come and do an inspection. So for fuck's sake. Oh well. It's like, because obviously Reggie's taking
way of lining up.
Yeah, like, because she's taking the bed and the sofa downstairs. So I was like, all right, okay, I need to like get a bed, and then I was like, wait. I might be able to dismantle Dominic's double bed. No, not double bed. He's got a bunk bed. So today I kind of dismantled that and then rebuilt it as a double bed in my room.
Wow.
And then I had a spare single bed in the garage that I rebuilt in Dominic's room, so he's still got a bed. And then I don't know if you saw that video earlier, but I kind of dragged a sofa. Down an alleyway. Yeah. That was a fucking ball ache. That was. It got stuck in the doorway, but I managed to get it in. And then if you didn't know what the house was supposed to look like, you would just assume nothing had changed. Yeah, because that's kind of what I want. So when they come round, they'll just be like, "Oh yeah, this is fine." Because the last thing I want them to do is just be like, "So is she moving out?" It's like, I don't want to have that conversation just yet. You know.
Oh, I don't think they would ask something like that.
No, but it's just like if it's clear that all the furniture had gone, and then it's just like clearly something's going on here. We need to ask some questions. So I've just made it appear like nothing has changed.
Nothing out of the ordinary.
Yeah, it's just like because I can't be dealing with that right now because they might want to like re-reference me to make sure I can afford it on my own and all that bollocks, and I'd just really rather avoid that stress right now. That's just bollocks. So, I can afford it, but if you look at my credit rating, you're going to decide that I can't afford it, so please don't do that. So, like, so it's good. It took me a good few hours, but I think it looks more presentable now than it ever has done at any point over the past 2 years, to be honest.
Nice.
Because it hasn't got the mess of 6 fucking cats shitting on everything now. Fuck, man.
Yeah, what's that litter box situation when you got 6 cats?
There was 5 litter boxes in the house, so the entire house just constantly smelled like shit. But I've had all the windows and doors open for like the last week, and that smell is like thoroughly gone now.
Did you have an inspection while having 6 cats?
Yeah.
Or did it? What did the inspector guy say anything?
They didn't say anything. It's just a week later I got sent a revised contract saying that I couldn't have more than 2 cats. And I ignored it because we didn't get rid of any of the cats. But now I can sign that contract because I've only got 1. So, in all honesty, the only thing they were worried about is the fact that I had 6 cats. So the fact that Rachel's moved out and taken 5 of them might actually work in my favour.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, mate, like, when Fred takes a shit, like, my entire house stinks.
Yeah.
And that's 1 cat, 1 fucking cat.
Yeah, imagine 6 of them, and 1 of them is just pooing anywhere.
And what? Because it's a kitten or because it's old?
No, the old one that died last year. No, he was just for an entire year. Like, there's still shit in the carpets and that. I've been moving the furniture, and then it's like, oh, there's a load of shit down in that corner that I didn't know about. That's been there for the last 6 months because that cat died last year. Like. So fuck me.
Fucking nasty.
Yeah, mate. The last year of my life was fucking awful, mate. I was not in a good place. So it's like when Rachel said she was leaving, there was a bit of me that was just like, yeah, no, actually, this is actually really good. Like I've been going out of my mind and just fucking dealing with it. It's like,
yeah, man. No. Because I mean, having all the cats was like her idea, right?
Oh yeah, they just like, every couple of months, another one would just be there when I got home, and I'd just be like, "All right,
It's
cool,
like my
yeah,
house already stinks of shit anyway. Jesus.
yeah, yeah." It was a bit annoying. It's just like come home, it's like, "Oh, there's another cat." So all right, cool, yeah. And then you come home a couple of months later, "Oh, there's another one," and she'd be like, "Oh yeah, sorry." It's like, "No, you're not sorry." And I was like, "What?" Like, I mean, it's fine.
Did you say to her like stop getting fucking cats at any point?
No, I didn't tell her to stop. Yeah, she was like doing her thing. I'll just like go with the flow. Like, just like she was volunteering at a cat sanctuary in Horsham, and every now and again there'd be another cat.
What you're describing though is like literally the risk of going with the flow too much, right?
Oh yeah.
Like, oh, right, I'm gonna go with the flow, so like I'm gonna keep tolerating something that I shouldn't tolerate. Kind of thing.
Yeah. Yeah, well, that's it, isn't it? I mean, it's just like, I mean, I don't know, there was a lot of shit to tolerate. I mean, you know, and then I kind of just, I don't know, it's just weird with Rachel. It's just like she says everything you want to hear and then just sort of behaves in a way that just doesn't make any sense. And you just constantly just like, what the hell's going on? And then eventually it's just like, oh, okay, I was never part of the plan anyway. So, all right, cool, that's fine. All right, cool. Well, I'm never gonna fucking like. I can only rely on myself now, and it's a good lesson. I don't want to rely on anyone else ever again. Like,
that's kind of like that's kind of like. I mean, you probably guessed from my choice of career, but like that's been my perspective for a while.
Yeah.
Before meeting Rose, I was just like, okay, like it's nice to rely on other people, but they're human. So they'll either fail, act selfishly, or make an honest mistake, and it will mean that at some point I'll need to rely on them, and I won't be able to.
Yeah.
And it's just, I can't be taking those kinds of risks, mate.
Yeah, no, I feel you, man. I mean, this is, it's like, I mean, I've been doing all this housework and shit today and sorting my house out, but there was also another obstacle that I had to deal with today. It was good. It's needed to happen for a while, and it's really odd that it presented itself right at this time, but it always would have done. So basically, like I keep my communication with White to a fair minimum these days. I'm his friend. I'll talk to him. We'll have a laugh or whatever. But I mean, I made a decision years ago. And it's like, right, I'm never going to allow him into my life to that degree again because it causes chaos and destruction, and everyone just gets like pissed off with it. It's like, all right, cool. So then, like, literally, like. I hadn't spoken to him for a little while, and then it turns out he had spoken to Rachel, and Rachel told him that she was moving out, and then he called me, and then he was just like, "Oh yeah, like Rachel's moving out." I was like, "Yeah, she is." And then he was just like, "Oh, well, that means I can move in, and it can be just like the old days." And I was like, "No, I'm not really up for that." But
Jesus
and then
Christ,
yeah, and then like for the last. I mean, I spoke to him at Easter, and then for the past 2 weeks he's been trying to ring me, and then a couple of days ago he got like really pissed off at me because I was ignoring him, and like I was like, this is unlike him. I've known the guy for a long time, and he's never got angry at me. Like, he blocked me on Facebook because I stopped answering his calls. Right? It's just like, fucking hell. He's really going ham on this one. So I gave it a couple more days. I was like, right, I'm not going to call him now. I was like, I've got shit to do. And then today I did a bunch of shit, and then I was like, right, I'm going to ring him. He's pissed off at me. I should deal with this. And like the first thing he says when I answered the phone, he's like, right, look, I'm sorry. I was like, look, man, I'm sorry I was ignoring you. I've just got a lot going on right now. I'm trying to deal with my bullshit and all that and get my life together. He's like, yes, fair enough. He goes, look, I just need to know, right, like, can I move into your house? I was like, no, you cannot move into my house. He's like, oh, it's just really annoying because like I've got to move out of my house, like sort of now. Like they wanted me out a couple of weeks ago, but I'm kind of still there because I haven't found another place and I haven't got anywhere else to go, and I'm going to be homeless. I was like, look, mate, I really don't want to live with anyone. Yeah. I was just like,
find another place.
Well, it's just kind of come not too suddenly. He's probably known for a while, but no, it's good. I'm glad I waited until today because I called him in the evening. It turns out this morning he went for a meeting at the council to discuss his housing situation and is hopefully going to get some help from them. But it was like, Okay, cool. I left it long enough for you to actually go and try and sort your own shit out rather than relying on me. I was like, that's good.
God,
like,
what a relief. Yeah, you had me worried for a second there, man. I thought you were going to be like, yeah, so anyway, White's moving in. I was like, no!
Yeah, so
Stop living with weird, manipulative people for
yeah. No, this is it. Like, literally, I was very proud of myself because I actually just said no. It wasn't just like, oh, some weird excuse. It was like, no, I appreciate your situation right now, but I have a once in a lifetime opportunity right now to take responsibility for myself as an adult and pay for a place on my own without having to rely on anyone and without having to go back 7 years and make the same fucking mistakes I made before. And he went, yeah, that's fair enough, actually. And I was like, fucking hell, he took that much better than I expected.
This is what I'm saying. You don't have to go with the flow all the time, man. If you actually, if you just, stand up, look someone in the face and say no, most of the time they'll accept it just because they respect that if you had the balls to do that, you must mean it.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Whereas when it's like, oh, I'm not sure. That's when it's like, all right, you don't have the balls to say no. So on a subconscious level, I will keep applying pressure.
Yeah.
It's dark, but people are like that.
No, that is literally how humanity functions. It's all predatory, and no matter how civilized we become, everything is still just predatory, even if it's psychological.
It's just we're not conscious of it. We're not trying to do it. It's just kind of like in there. You know?
Yeah.
Have you ever, when you've been charging your phone, have you ever been like, oh, for fuck's sake, my charger cable's too long?
Too long?
Yeah.
I mean, no. I've got varying lengths.
At some point when you've been trying to charge something, you've been like, oh, for fuck's sake, the cable's too short.
Yeah.
So my phone charger broke, so I bought 2 new ones, like one and a spare, and I bought 10-foot cables for them. Best fucking decision of my life.
Fucking hell, yeah.
It's for 10-foot charger cables. Like I'm charging my controller from my TV that's 2 meters away on a phone charger that's plugged into an extension cord underneath the TV. And I'm sat back on my sofa. I don't have to lean forward or anything. Oh, so nice.
Yeah,
I don't think Keith is going to be here anytime soon. So shall we?
Yeah, it's all blessed. Yeah.
We need maxed out. We need maxed out firepower. We need to be aware that there's shriekers, probably heavy armor, and and just if you were trying to get the most kills, what would you bring? Kind of load up.
Yeah, I definitely need to change. We were using heavy armor before, weren't we? Yeah, I was using this one now. What is that grenade? That gas?
Grenade?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Makes them slow down and change direction, and attack each other sometimes.
Was I? I was going no support weapon again, wasn't I? That was the one. That was it. Right, machine gun, that's the one. And then, right, do I want a jump pack or do I want?
Gotta be a guard dog, surely.
Yeah, that's what it was, wasn't it? Yeah, it was a guard dog. Yeah.
I'll be slamming down EATs constantly, so feel free to grab them if they're around.
Yeah, that's brilliant.
Like a single shot recallless.
Right, let me just quickly make a drink. I'll just be 10 seconds.
No worries.
All right. Yeah, I did find it insanely odd that like the second that I was living on my own again, Wyatt suddenly had to move out of his house, and it was sort of like just the timing just seemed like too coincidental. I was just like, no, this is bullshit. I'm not dealing with this bullshit.
Yeah, it's just like.
It's like he was.
I don't know what's up with that guy, man. It's something very serious.
It's like he's been waiting for this opportunity for years. It's like, right, cool, he's on his own. Right, I'm going to move in. No. Oh, fuck, no, he's growing up. Fuck. What am I going to do? Yeah, we can go and make a load of albums. It's like, we can do that anyway. Just get yourself in a position where you can relax and then we'll be alright.
Want to make an album? It'll be fun. Maybe we can do a bit of acid too.
Again, I'm up for all of that. I just want him to go home at the end of it.
Yeah, but he doesn't. That's the point. Like, some people like. So like, the way I kind of conceptualize my like issues with making bad decisions is that I think of it like there's a demon that lives in my head that's trying to ruin my life. Now I'm not like I don't literally believe that. Obviously, that would be a bit mental if I literally believed that. But it's sort of like I act as if that is the case. So I have conversations with myself, like, and the conversation with myself, I'm very much like I'm me and you're that thing that's trying to fuck me over, which is good as well because I don't really want to. I mean, I guess maybe on one hand it's like don't identify with it, and on the other hand it's like, oh well, you need to like integrate it because it's a part of you. Whatever, I don't know. ChatGPT is my therapist, so it's a bit hit and miss. But it's like you've got like a real life one.
Literally, yeah.
Demon that's trying to fuck up your life that lives in your head. You got a demon that's trying to fuck up your life that lives in like fucking Surrey or wherever it is.
So yeah. Yeah, mate. But this is when the astrology bullshit comes in because it's like, oh, I'm a Gemini, he's a Gemini as well. It's like it's the twins. It's all just like it's like I have physically manifested. No, but I have though because I have made these decisions in my life. I met him, and then I could have said fuck off from the beginning, but I didn't. I allowed it to manifest for years, and now I have to deal with the consequences. Like,
is that a manifestation of you two having the same star sign, or is that a manifestation of you being naturally inclined to go with the flow sometimes more than you should? And we both do in our own ways. Like Wyatt's quite happy to be involved in any situation. He doesn't try to control anything, but he tries to control individuals while nobody else is looking. Right? It's complete narcissism. That's creepy as fuck, man.
Yeah, it's narcissism. I've been doing a lot of research on it. It's just he doesn't realise what he's doing. He's just looking out for himself, but he doesn't consider the impact that has on other people. And he doesn't.
He probably thinks that everyone's doing that.
Yeah, literally, yeah.
Only a minority of people are doing that, right?
Yeah, and it's really destructive because as a person who like wants everyone to be happy, trying to please someone like that only hurts you. And that's like, and I've had to learn this lesson. It's and the problem is I've known the whole time. I can see it the whole time. It's just like there was something inside me, like you said, there's a demon inside your head that's trying to fuck up your life, and it's like there's been one inside my, not been trying to fuck up my life. It's just been trying to avoid taking responsibility for anything.
I think that Jordan Peterson.
Yeah.
If you're on a responsibility arc, you should look at Jordan Peterson's content, but not the new stuff, because it's all just culture war bullshit now.
Yeah, weird. Yeah.
But the stuff from Jordan Peterson between 2016 and 2020 or 2019, is like, if you're at a point in your life where you've realised that you need to take responsibility, like, oh, he's the fucking guy, man. Like, I don't think. I mean, I'm not like doing incredibly, but I don't think I'd be doing anywhere near as well as I am now if it wasn't for like that bloke specifically.
Yeah.
I know that sounds really like culty and weird, but
No, I get it. I've listened to a lot of his stuff, and like you say, like there's a lot of his stuff where he's trying to debate Christians and just getting slaughtered. Where he shouldn't have done that. But like there's a load of stuff where he's kind of just like, there was one particular one where, like I was talking about narcissism. There's one where he tells you how to deal with a narcissist, and I listened to it. It's like 20 minutes, and I was like, fucking hell, yeah, I could have done with this 10 years ago, Christ.
No, but yeah, definitely like there are certain things that are now like really important aspects of my life that weren't before. So I can pin to like specific influences, which is a very futuristic thing, right? But like specifically, like my focus on personal responsibility is like helped along by Jordan Peterson. My focus on self-discipline was helped along by Jocko Willink. I focus on trying to understand myself, which is where I'm currently at. Yeah, and getting a lot of influence from Chris Williamson, like all of these podcasters and stuff. I don't listen to all the episodes because holy shit, it'd be all you do, right? But like it definitely, if you find someone who like were talking about or personally going through the thing that you're going through, oh my god, man, like, it's so helpful. It's so fucking helpful. That, and honestly, ChatGPT is a really good therapist if you have memory mode turned on.
Yeah.
It's a shit therapist without memory mode.
Okay. Oh, because it just keeps offering generic.
Yeah. But if it's got memory turned on or a persistent conversation and you like explain what you're thinking in detail, it is really helpful. It is sometimes a bit too much of an ass kisser. Sometimes it's like, wow, what you said is so profound. Like, it's like, shut the fuck up. but yeah, apart from that, yeah, no, it's really helped me a lot as well, because I have to like just work constant. I mean, you know this, like just work constantly, and then the brief bits in between, you've got to like get everything else done and also process like everything that's going on.
Yeah,
and it's just like it's a lot, but at the same time, I don't want to be like, hey man, sit on the phone with me for 4 hours while I complain. Like, it seems kind of like a shitty thing to do. I'm just gonna go for a piss and I'll be ready to go back in 1 sec.
Alright.